you guys a presentation. Milika is that.
Sanibonani. Linjani. That's good. Ngizabe ngihlanganisa isikhiwa nesiNdebele kulapha ngizwa yini nje. Ngaphansi isandla ngqondo. Good. All right. So mina ngendlela engenza ngayo i-presentation yami. Ngabe ngikhangelela ukuthi sonke nini siza-participate. Ngoba ngithi namhla sifuna ukuthi sonke nini sifunde. And lina lizafunda, lami ngizafunda. So ngizalinika amaphepha lawa. Sizaxoxisana ukuthi kuzabhalwana emaphepheni. Nokuthi kuyahamba njani angithi nami ngifuna ukufunda yini ngifuna ukuthi ifunde yini. Alright. So ngifuna ukuthi emaphepheni lawa singakangeni silebo safety, security, and rights of young women. Ngifuna ukuthi ngizwisise kini ukuthi njengabantu abayenzi ngingakayikhona angithi sonke nini siyayenza i-voter education ongayenziyo kaphakamisisana. So sonke nini nxa sifundisa abantu as voter educators angithi sithatha indawo yamakhishi. So kusamele sibe kwazi about the elections and voting. Ukuthi sibe kwazi ukuthi siyafundisa njani. Sifundise into eqhathekile, sifundise into ezayenza ukuthi ama-elections ephuthume kuhle angithi. So mbani ongasitshela ukuthi ama-election cycles ethu alama-stages amangaki lapha eZimbabwe. Kumbe anyway, not even just Zimbabwe, anyway. Ungaza. I-election cycle iminjani? Ilama-stages amangaki? Angu-3. Cela usinike. Okay. So nisanze umbuzo ukuthi silama-election types amangaki. Ngisho i-cycle. Thank you for that ngoba sizakhuluma. Ngisho i-cycle, i-election cycle. Ile 3, you are right. What is it? What are they? Umembuze lawa angithi? Yes, so this is the election cycle ilama-stages amangaki. So there's pre-election, election, and post-election. And you see, so kasise kuhle. So njengama-voter educators, kusamele libe kwazi ukuthi okay, i-voter education iqakatheke at which part of the election cycle? Angithi? Uzathola ukuthi pre-election ikho eqakathekileyo kakhulu and in the election season. So lina khathesi sesiku-election season lapha eZimbabwe angithi in that cycle. So kuqakathekile ukuthi libe kwazi ukuthi this is the time yokuthi senze sifundise abantu nge-voter education. So ngizabuza ukuthi mngani ongabakwazi i-purpose eyo-voter education. Why? Why we should have voter education? Angithi lihamba lifundisa abantu libafundiselani? Ngakubuza ukuthi why ukufundisa ngokuvota? What should I know about voting? Why is it important? Njengama-teacher ethu ngizasitshela ukuthi
okay. Umuntu engabuza ukuthi why is it important to vote? Mina ngamphendula ngokuthi people have been saying ukuthi they want to change, so important to implement that change they have to vote.
Okay, that's good. So uzathola ukuthi there's 3 purposes our voter education. acquire knowledge and skills. Kuba nolwazi, abantu bebekwazi ukuthi bavote njani, njalo bavotela. So as to make an informed choice. And then to understand the electoral process, ukuthi ihamba njani. Lama rights ethu, lama responsibilities ethu. Njengama young women and the electorate in general. And then ukuthi sinike ama-candidates, sinike information on our candidates, method of voting, types of elections, amongst other things. I need to see types of elections, three. So thina nxa singaba-voter educators siyabe sikwazi ukuthi siyabachasisela njani abazavota ukuthi uyavota kanje, siqalisele ukuvotela the local government, siqalisele ukuvotela ama-parliamentarians, then sesivotela upresident, angithi? So we need to know that because voter education is critical, and all of us here, especially as women, we play a critical role. And another reason for voter education, it does away with voter apathy. Ngizabanye bekhuluma ukuthi abantu abakhuthazekanga ukuthi bavote, so you have to educate them uba convince ukuthi bavote. So at least nxa belolwazi, it does away with that, and it promotes governance and democracy. So amaphepheni lawo ngifuna ukuthi siyenze ethiwa yi-SWOT analysis of voter education, which is going to speak on the issues our security in voter education. So divide into 4. So from that's one group. Actually, as it up to here, this is one group. From there, black is the second group. From when I Scotch up to there is the third group. Up to black is the third group. Fourth group, third, yeah. And then from Sisole British, that would be the fourth group. So in first group, ama strengths in voter education. Voter educators. What are the strengths in voter education? In group 2, you're going to develop weaknesses in voter education. And then in group 3, develop opportunities in voter education. And in group 4, threats in voter education. So in the 2 minutes, just come up with at least one, and then we can share. eliwatsholileyo kumbe elivumelane ukuthi akhona.
About the basis of water education. It is remote areas face network challenges. This making people there to miss out on things about water education that are in it.
Thank you. I think this is needed. Group 3.
All right. Opportunities.
Opportunities, right?
Yeah. Opportunities that come with water registration. Slay 1, which is one gets recognized. We call from Konapana, mobilizing and stuff. There are other people who recognize which there is this skill, or is a so and so. Maybe we're going to tell you at the end, I'll some mobilize, but now also
Also the graph.
Thank you. It's the graph now. Suddenly.
And then now we know we run up for obvious, you can actually do it. Okay, that's a good point. Thank you. If group has 4, you're going to tell us about the threats.
We have violence, ignorance, and language barriers.
Thank you. Very to the point, ain't it? So, Giovanna says, just a snippet really of the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. Labana bakulubenga violence. We are aware of there's been quite a bit of violence in the political space. How safe are you as you are going around to mobilize around, ain't it? So it's something that we need to discuss. Singalafi, Gio, angithi liyakwazi ukuthi kule electoral amendment bill ekhona. Okay, siyakwazi ukuthi kule electoral act angithi. Alright. Ibill liphepha eliyenza ukuthi ophakathi kwe-act kuguqulwe angithi. So abantu besithi hayi sicela lokhu kufakwe bekungekho kumbe sicela lokhu kukhitshwe sicela lokhu kujinjwe angithi. So, ngomhla ka-4 October, the Minister of Justice Ziyambi will present an electoral amendment bill. And one of the things, well, 2 things that are important and which are relevant to it, was the incorporation of 30% of the women, incorporation of the 30% women quota, as well as the youth quota. So then you fall under the women and you fall under youth. I need it. So that's one of the changes. If you know the campaign, a specific percentage for women. I get it in the National Assembly and the local, effectively in the National Assembly and local authority. And then, is IDs earlier on. I get it. And another one of the proposals is the amendment of the definition of proof of identity. I get it. So once that is in effect, at least kuzasinceda. I-ARC yayenza iphepha, a commentary on the amendment bill. And one of the issues abayirecomendayo was ukuthi kukhangelwe the conduct of traditional leaders in elections, kukhangelwe the conduct of the security sector in elections, the conduct of the state media ahead of an election, and administrative reforms. So Tinanamsha, we want to specifically zone in on the security sector. I need it. In the security sector, lapha eZimbabwe sikhuluma ngamapolisa, sikhuluma ngamasotsha, ayithi? Yeah. So ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi thina njengama-teachers, our voters, our electorate, what security measures do you have in place? Do you involve the security sector, like in Zimbabwe, whenever you are doing your voter education, wherever you are? Do you not involve them? If not, why? And Lina, how do you ensure that you are safe?
ukuthi thina emakhaya ngayo before vele ngiyehlangana labomamanyana ukuthi ngahamba kusobhulunge vele sebesiyithembile ngale ekhaya ngavele ngiripothe
That's good. So one of the measures esiyenzayo oqakathekileyo is to notify. Laba ba notify usobhu. Kusamele si notify even amapholisa angithi ukuthi we want to give or roll out voter education. Kusamele si notify ama representatives ezeka angithi ukuthi bebekwazi ukuthi into eliyenzayo. That way you'll find ukuthi they can help you even engage ama services amapholisa at some of your meetings. So that speaks towards your safety. And akusoze kube lokuthi uzibani bani wahlangana nabantu abatshela ukuthi this, that and the other. Okungayisikho. Once you've notified, it's of public knowledge, angithi? And then you get the support also of those that can assist you with security in your area, angithi? So thank you for that. What other security measures do we take? And then now commenting yakho sisenziyafundisa abantu uyenzayo to make sure that you are safe. Or lapho hlangana khona labantu wenzayo to make sure that you are safe.
Mina ngiyathola ifoni ekhaya ukuthi noma what is
Definitely. That's very practical, ain't it? Ngoba nefoni. Airtime not ukuthi ngaba ne-problem susenza i-callback womunye umuntu. Umuntu kasoze ekhwele back, angithi? And then you might be in trouble. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. Yeah. Ayindizwile ngoba.
Yes, mina yakuya kwesobala ukuthi ayikho under any party but ngifundisa ngokuqakatheka kokuvota.
Angithi phela lizwile. So it's always important to put that even kuma notifications eliwenzayo ukuthi it's just in non-formal education esiyenzayo. Alright, so benibonisa nje emuva. Sisi?
Mina ngihamba door to door. Ngiyathola ifoni but mangiyasubmit I check my brother so that candidates.
Yeah, we won't That's good. So physical presence of someone else, I need to. Are there any others?
In case they discontinue.
Definitely. So now in voter education, I'll go get t-shirt green, I'll go get red, I'll go get yellow. You know those colors are interesting. I'll go get t-shirt white. I think a white right. Yeah. Something that doesn't affiliate you with any party. Because once people perceive you, you don't even need to do a party on a day. But abantu bengakhona ukuthi you are of that party. If people are for the opposition to that party, uyatshona uninji on a good day, and that affects your security. Any others?
Okay. I think the other thing is to notify maybe abantu ohlala nabo,
Yes.
friends. That's the case with something.
Definitely. So notification. Ngaba nomunye before I give selikhulumi lomunye wakho. But one that I had is record. So where you meet labantu, I would encourage you to record the conversations. Anyway, I need it. You never know. Mina ngicabanga njenge because that's my profession. It's helpful ukuthi ungarecord the conversation and ask for permission. Ukuthi ngicela record as I give you this information landline. You record. Or ebengayala, or if something happens, at least have someone else to be there to then record in case you need to give evidence of what happened. You have something that can't be disputed, which is recorded. and ndirekhode abantu ukuthi ngikhulume lo so and so ibizo lakhe nguzibanibani i-ID number yakhe yileyi, at least uma le-ID kuyanceda ukuthi ubone ukuthi i-ID number yakhe ithini and ukuthi uhlala ngaphi. So that if there's any incident, you've got a collection of abantu osuke wakhuluma nabo and you know who you've spoken to. Ayethi? And then enye is, I think it's similar, after recording, report any incidents. Eyenzakeleyo. Ungathi ngitshaywe laphana ubusuzithulela kumbe lokhu kwenzakale laphana ubusuzithulela. Be prepared to report all incidences. Ayethi? And above all else, be vigilant. Wherever you are, always be vigilant. Because voter education is not something to be taken lightly. Abanye abantu are against voter education for one reason or the other. And because you are sort of in the limelight as the voter educator, kusamele ube vigilant lapho khona at all times. Ayithi? All right. Ngaba nomunye ongaba nombuzo kumbe ama-comments before we move on. Okay, so senzakhuluma ngama-rights of young women. So, i-constitution yethu lapha eZimbabwe, nxa le phepha nje, it's just helpful ukuthi ubhale just the sections, usazibalela wedwa ukuthi ube kwazi. Ayithi? Section 52 of the Constitution yethu uthi every person has the right to bodily and psychological integrity, which includes the right to freedom from all forms of violence from public or private sources, be subject to any other provision of this Constitution to make decisions concerning reproduction, and C, not to be subjected to medical or scientific experiments or to the extraction or use of their bodily tissue without their informed consent. So, personal security is covered in our Constitution. So nobody should touch you, nobody should extract anything from you or do anything against your will. And if they do, you've got recourse. And then as women, we've got many sections that advocate for women's rights, and young women at that. Section 13, subsection 3, speaks of national development. And it says ukuthi measures referred to in this section must protect and enhance the right of the people, particularly women, to equal opportunities in development. So the Constitution makes quite an effort in ensuring that women's rights are protected. Even in national development, women's rights are accentuated. Section 14, subsection 2, states that at all times the state and all institutions and agencies of government at every level must ensure that appropriate and adequate measures are undertaken to create employment for all Zimbabweans, especially women and youth. So that's a useful section for Nina as women and youth, because the state is mandated to ensure that there are measures taken for you to be empowered and for employment to be created in your favor. And then section 17 deals with gender balance. B subsection 2 says women constitute at least half the membership of all commissions and other elected and appointed governmental bodies established by or under this Constitution or by any act of Parliament. And then C, which is the state and all institutions and agencies of government at every level must take practical measures to ensure that women have access to resources, including land on the basis of equality with men. So I think this is uzaba le graph and then you have to run up elections you can do so. We see that in terms of gender balance, it allows women or provides for women to at least be there in commissions and in all echelons of government. And then A is section 24, subsection 2D, which speaks of work and labor relations. It also advocates for the rights of women. Education, the same. I need to even amankazana that fall pregnant in school shouldn't be chased from school, but should continue until they give birth, which is progressive in that it furthers education for the girl child. Pregnancy shouldn't be a reason to stop learning, and it's provided for in the Constitution. And then section 56 deals with equality and discrimination, and again it also upholds the rights of women. So as I told you, a lot of the times women that are running in office, abantu abafuna ukuba lezikhundla in the political sphere, they are subjected to discrimination. Lapha bakhona. And I don't know which Lina, as voter educators, do you suffer from or do you face discrimination? Okay, it's a quiet yes, but yeah. So the Constitution deals with issues as a discrimination, and as voters, you're voters, but you're also voter educators. It's good to because it's information that you also pass on. And then section 8 speaks specifically on the rights of women. And I would encourage you, wherever you do your voter education, if you've got nothing else, have section 80 work. Not only as you're a voter educator, but in all other spheres of you being a woman. It says every woman has full and equal dignity of the person with men, and this includes equal opportunities in political, economic, and social activities. So whether you're a voter, whether you're a voter educator, or you are going to be one of the persons running for office, this applies to you. Women have the same rights as men regarding the custody and guardianship of children, but an act of parliament will regulate how those rights are to be exercised. So even as voter educators, I need to educate people about why they should vote. And when people are informed, even about basic things to do with custody, guardianship of children, and how acts of parliament actually change things, women are also encouraged to be in the running for office, amongst other things. And then all laws, customs, traditions, and cultural practices that infringe the rights of women conferred by this Constitution are void to the extent of the infringement. So the Constitution provides for that. And as the electorate, it's incumbent we ensure the people that we put in office represent our interests. And where there's no interest, especially for the women, we ensure we lobby for women's rights to be upheld in terms of the Constitution. Anything. So, is a petakonapo on Isei